Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I have another 2-week rapid fire update. Apologies, weekly is just harder to edit videos. I'm new at this and I'm also trying to do my training and get used to everything. But let's jump into it. I have week 4 and week 5 to update you guys about. June 10th was week 4, day 1. We ran for 5 minutes, walked for 3.5. Average heart rate was 151. I hit my first mile at 16:16, and the second mile came up as 15:39. June 12th was week 4, day 2. We ran 5.5 miles. We walked for 3.5. Average heart rate was 158. Hit the first mile at 16:03 and hit the second mile. It was almost, we did 1.98, 14:47. Week 4, day 3 was June 14th. We ran for 8 miles and walked for 3. Average heart rate was 159. First mile in 15:55, second mile in 13:55. This is the day we had to battle through geese our first lap. If you see my TikTok or my shorts, you'll see actual video of that. Week 5, day 1 was June 17th. We ran for 6 minutes and walked for 3. Heart rate was 147 and hit our first mile at 16:42, second one at 15:33. This was a tougher week for me. As a woman, we go through different cycle phases, and this was the visit of Aunt Flo. So I was a lot more tired. I had like zero to little motivation. John was really great at cheering me on, gently encouraging me. I just figured I would slow down, give myself some space, some grace, and just try to finish the runs as best as I could. So on week 5, day 2 was June 19th. We ran for 7 minutes, walked for 3. Average heart rate was 160. Hit our first mile in about 15:40 and the second at 14:10. And then our Saturday run is our day 3 of the week, June 21st. We ran for 10 minutes, walked for 3, and we repeat that 2 times. Insane amount of time to run. I have never done that before. Even these 7 and 8 minutes repeating, never in my life. Our average heart rate 157, first mile in 15:28, and the second mile in 14:39. So 2 more weeks down. We are more than halfway through the program. Some things I've learned along the way. Pacing has been very important, to not get so winded, obviously, but to not feel panicky. I noticed I was getting more like panicky the harder I was running, the more I was breathing, and then the panic started to set in because I felt like I couldn't catch my breath. So trying to slow down has helped me tremendously. Having somebody cheer you on has been a big change for me. I have never had somebody stay next to me, cheer me on, gently wake me up at 5:30 in the morning so we can go on our morning run, so we avoid the humidity, so we can still put the work in. I've had friends and family always like support any of my fitness goals, anything I'm trying that's new. But to have a partner who is my confidant, my best friend, the person I want to share my highs and lows with immediately, and he sees it in real time, has been the biggest difference in this type of fitness journey for me and the 37 years I've been around. I think that has been the most encouraging thing and one of the bigger things that have kept me on track. I can't think of enough. He has modified our plans several times now. First 5K is July 12th. I'm doing the Annapolis Strider Women's 5K. That's coming up pretty quickly. It's already June. We've changed our running program to kind of make room for additional runs. I'm signed up for 6 runs already. John is signed up for 5 because the one on July 12th is an all women's 5K. And he's going to be there to cheer me on, and it'll be my first race in I don't know how long. We are signed up for a couple of bigger races. The Annapolis 10 miler is the one that is kind of looming over my head. I'm excited to train for it, but I'm also very nervous. So, John has adjusted our training schedule because this plan ends on July 10th and the race isn't until the end of August. So, he's modified for that. We are signed up for a couple of fun races, a couple of 5Ks just for, why not? I've actually signed up for the Baltimore Running Festival 10K. He's going to do the half, but I'll do the 10K. I know that that course is pretty hilly. So we're trying to incorporate a little bit more hills, along with trying to prep for Annapolis 10 miler, because that's pretty hilly from what I've talked to people, seen online, and read reviews. And then we are also doing the Annapolis Bay Bridge run in November, where we run across the Bay Bridge. That will be a conquer his fear of heights for John, and another just beautiful sunrise run for us to enjoy. So we are kind of racking up different runs, mainly to keep motivation going, and also to get medals. So I'm pretty excited with how things are going. We'll see how week 6, 7, and 8 turn out. The videos might change for it because I think we're going to start running for mileage rather than these intervals. I feel pretty confident in starting to run a little bit more like nonstop. So I appreciate you guys being patient and cheering me on and just watching these. It's a good way to vlog my experience and to go back and watch my first video when I was talking about week 1 and how hard it was, even going back to the TikToks and shorts when it was week 1, and how out of breath I was for just those 1-minute intervals we were doing. So I feel good about it. We're going to start focusing more on some sorry, there's a dog chewing a toy, of course. We're going to start working on some strength training and then focusing more on nutrition and how to fuel up for races. Of course, mine are shorter races, so it'll be kind of an easy way to get into meal prepping, but we'll see how all of it goes. Thanks for supporting me. And as always, friends, I'll see you guys at the finish line.